Hey YouTube, Sam here. Well, we're walking through my son's room into the bathroom. The only way to get into this bathroom, for a long time, the only bathroom in the house was to either go through my daughter's room, which is right over there, or through my son's room, which we just went through. And it is demolition time. I'm going to completely remodel this. I'm going to knock through this wall. There is a closet on the other side of the wall here, and we're gonna go ahead and make that part of the bathroom and actually make a door going into our, what I guess would be considered the dining room area. We don't use it for that. That's what it'd be. Anyhow, it's the only bathroom in a family of four that we've had for, well, we've had the house for about over 20 years now. And quite honestly, it's been shut down for a little while. You might have been seeing some of my half-finished basement bathroom stuff that I've been doing. And the reason why it's half-finished and being used is because we had to shut this down. This actually started leaking really bad, and anytime you took a shower or bath into the basement right below us here. And then not too long after that, this started leaking really bad, which used to be the sink, which I've already torn out here. I did that a while back because it was pretty much falling off the wall anyway. That's kind of embarrassing, but we've just kind of let it go. The only thing that works in this is the toilet, which the plumbing below this toilet is not long for life probably either. It's old cast iron pipe, and it was like, I don't know, it wasn't done right. Anyhow, that's what you get when you buy a house that's, what, almost 100 years old, not quite. So this is our only toilet up here, so I'm going to try and leave that in here as long as possible. I am going to take this tub out right now, and it's about from that wall to that wall is about 7 foot, and from that wall to this wall behind the toilet here is about 6.5 feet. So it's a pretty small bathroom. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. There's obviously going to be several videos, but let's get to it. Things first, I got some hammering implements. Big sledgehammer, small hammer, dust mask, eye protection, hearing protection, and some gloves. Because, as most of you may know, this is not going to come out in one piece. That is why the garbage can is there as well, because I'll be able to fill that up and let my children use the dolly to pull this thing out of here piece by piece. But I am going to go ahead and break this into pieces. I admit some of you may think this is worth money, but it's really not. It has been rusted and dying down here for a long time. We had a plug at one time and we used some sort of drain cleaner and it didn't work, so the drain cleaner sat there for a while and ate the bottom of the tub pretty good. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and take this out of here because we're not going to reuse it for our plans anyway. So next time you see it, this area will be empty, hopefully, of a tub. And some of you may not know, I guess, to give you a little pointer here, if you're not going to reuse it, don't try and pull this thing out in one piece, because you'll just get frustrated. Take a sledgehammer to it and beat the crap out of it and get rid of it piece by piece. Take to the scrap yard. Scrap yard will give you a decent amount for cast iron, although now they probably won't, but hopefully when I'm ready to take this in, they will. Either way, it doesn't need to go in the landfill, and you don't need to pay to get rid of it. Get paid to get rid of it. I got the side of the tub all knocked out here. Couple things, definitely get ear protection. I tried one blow and I put my ear protection on because it was very, very loud, especially in this little bathroom here. Eye protection and gloves are a definite must because the stuff's pretty sharp. My bucket here, a couple things that I got my neighbor working on stuff over there. A couple things here with the bucket. I duct taped the bottom because my first run of stuff put shards of metal and glass, kind of porcelain. It's just like little pieces of glass, and they fly all over the place. So I duct taped the bottom of that really good, any of the holes and things I could find, and hopefully that'll help that. Another thing, don't fill it up past about 6 inches or so, maybe a foot if you got a guy helping you, because that stuff is just ridiculously heavy. Just filling it up down to 6 inches or so, I could barely get the thing, even with my dolly was fairly difficult to maneuver around. This stuff is extremely heavy. Also, my doors across the bottom here, I taped this one up to try and keep the dust and mess out. But across the bottom there, I actually did this. I bent a piece of duct tape and put it across there so it kind of has a flap. So when I go to close the door, hopefully the shards of porcelain is mainly what I'm trying to keep out. Don't go underneath the door there. Anyhow, that is where we're at for now. I'm going to go take a break. Oh, the other thing, take your shoes off when you're done, because there will be shards of porcelain inside the soles, and you don't want to drag that through your whole house. Long sleeves. I went to pick up a piece that was down in here and scraped my arm on this, just, not paying attention, and luckily I had long sleeves, or probably would have hurt more than it already did. There she blows. The whole tub is out, and it really wasn't too bad of a job. Just take it a piece at a time, knock it out. I spent a couple days doing it, but I'm sure anybody else could get it done in a couple hours probably, if even that, all said and done. I also went ahead and tore off all the plastic stuff that was on the walls here that I put up a long time ago. And for anybody wonders, yes, this was green board, it just all peeled off. Yeah, I got a little bit of mold. It's not actually as bad as I thought. We'll have to dig in there and see. Alright, well, I'm going to call this a video and the first part of demo here. This is Sam, Jack of all, Master of none. Y'all have a good one.